out. Drop the chin, navel in, around the spine. One more time. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Last time, inhale, open the chest. And exhale, rounding the spine. Release and extend your legs. We're going to start with joint mobility of the lower body. So I want you to sit tall and be on your sitting bones. Okay, remember we're talking about the sitting bones yesterday. We're going to start with the toes. Sitting tall. Inhale, curl your toes. So bring them together like this. Exhale, open your toes. Okay, 10 times. Curl, inhale, exhale 10. Again, inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, full flexion and extension of the toes. 7. Very important. We just found out yesterday how important they are. 2 more times. One more time. Now keep the toes completely open. Wiggle only the big toe. Wiggle only the big toe. And if the big toe isn't talking to you, it's because you never talk to it. So you're going to just give it a little, say, yes, I'm actually talking to you. I'm not just shoving you in my shoe and forgetting about you till I have a pedicure or cut my nails. Okay? We have roads connected to our toes. We need to start using them because that's going to make you more functional in the way you connect to the earth. Close and open again. Now, move only the little toe. Little toe. Little toe. Think about it. Little toe. Yeah, some of you have it. Like there's a little movement happening there. Little toe is probably the hardest because he's the one we least think about. Okay? Close and open again. Move the middle, guys. Middle, guys. The middle guys are the hard. Air one muscle. One muscle moves the middle guys. So usually it's hard to move them independently, though some people can. Need you to start thinking about your toes more. One day, this guy broke his little toe and he couldn't walk. And he's surprised, like, but it's useless. How can I not walk? It's actually not useless. Okay? Try to move all of them like you're playing piano. Okay. All right. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is draw circles with our feet. Start with your feet flexed and go to the right, then go down, go to the left, and up. 10 times. Biggest circle you can make with your feet slowly. 1, 2. Look at your feet. Make sure they're doing what you think they're doing. 3, 4. Those of you that need grounding, do this every day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Other way. Left, down, right, up. 1. The sad part about fitness today is you're concentrating on the major muscles. You forget about the important ones. They're small, but they're important. And worse, people wear shoes. The shoe is the second worst invention of people because then your feet become lazy and they don't do their job anymore. Shoe cannot replace your foot. Release. Check how your legs feel after that simple exercise. Perhaps now you're recognizing muscles that you didn't really use before. Okay, now we're going to the lower leg and the connection between the upper and lower leg. So next thing you're going to do, flex, point, floint. Flex, point, floint. Flex, point, floint, external rotate. Flex, point, floint, external rotate. Two more. Flex, point, floint, external rotate. Flex, point, floint, external rotate. Release. Check what's happened in your leg. Hands up, navel in, right knee up, point the foot, circle outwards. 10, 9, draw a circle with your toes. 8, 7, 6, move your knee. 5, move your knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, core on. 3, 2, release, hug the knee. Lift your chest, rotate. Rotate the other way. Release and change sides. Opposite leg. Zip up, lift, move the knee. Let's go into out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Move your knee. 3, 2, release. Hug. Twist. Again, foundational exercises before asana. Other way. Release. Grab your right ankle and circle it. Circle the other way. Next thing we're going to work on is rotation of the thigh that we'll talk about today. So I'm just going to remove my cushion and bring my foot 45 degrees to the side. Prop yourself up with your hands so you're on your sitting bones. First thing we're going to do is take a breath. And as we exhale, you're going to roll in. Then you're going to inhale open. And as you exhale, you're going to roll out. So what we're doing is loosening up the thigh bone and its connection with the socket. Okay? Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale back. 1. Keep breathing. 2. 3. 4. Full range. 5. So open your joint. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Release. Back to the center and change sides. 45 degrees to the side. Prop yourself up. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, internal rotate. Inhale. Exhale, external rotate. 10. 9. Full range. Observe how it feels. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release back to the center and give your legs a tap. And let's do the ankle ankle of the left leg, just circling it. So again, these are mobility exercises. Okay. Release. All right. Everyone, on hands and knees. Let's do the spine. This is very common, cat and cow. Arch as you inhale and round as you exhale. But today, I'm going to make you move from the tailbone first. The tailbone starts the movement. The head is last. Watch. So first my tailbone comes up. Then the center of my back comes down. Then my shoulder blades come together. Then my head lifts. My head stays where it is. Tailbone, middle back, upper back, head. Again, tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Inhale as your head comes up. Exhale as your body rounds the other way. Continue. I want to see the tailbone moving first. The tailbone is the driver of the train. The head is the end of the train. So you can't move the end of the train before the beginning. Yeah, concentrate, and this guy's last. Keep him up. Move the tailbone first. There you go. Just going to continue doing that. Connect with your spine. The most important part of your body is your spine. And you need to have an individual relationship with your vertebra. You need to have a one-to-one relationship with each of the vertebra of your spine. Because if you don't, your bending will be hampered. You will not be able to bend as efficiently. Let's do 5 more times. Moving from the base of the spine. All movements start in the base of the spine. All movements begin and end at the base of the spine. Get to know your spine, and movements are easily mastered. Last one. Stick your butt out. Stretch your fingers forward and move your torso into a diagonal line. Gentle stretch in the shoulders. Press your armpits towards the floor. I call this baby dog. It's not puppy dog, so we're not doing a back bend. We're just opening the shoulders and stretching the spine. Slowly rise. Tuck in toes. Keep your knees bent. Push with your hands. Stick your butt out. Start walking the dog, right, left heels pressing the floor. Slowly release and walk, hands and feet together. Bend the knees and rise up. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Now we're going to do upper body mobility. Starting with the wrist, take your hands forward. Okay, thumbs inside fingers. Circle the wrist first inwards. outwards. Keep the fist next to the shoulders. Circle outwards. See how that feels for you. Lower the hand, yeah. Did you put ice on it yet? Other way. Release. Shake the fingers. Spaghetti. Imagine your arms are spaghetti. I was talking about spaghetti yesterday. Going back to the hips. Step your feet wide. Bend your knees. Right hip bone comes up. Left hip bone comes up. So when one comes up, the other presses. Again, right hip bone. Bend the knee, left hip bone. Now keep the right hip bone up. Then contract the abs and push your hips forward. Left hip bone up. Stick your butt out. Again, right, front, left, back. Right, front, left, back. Faster. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, same direction, just circle. Feel the thigh bone moving in the socket. And feel the thigh bones moving in the socket, yes? Very simple, but very effective. Bend the knees. Other way, left, front, right, back, left, front. So master the simple stuff, and the difficult things aren't difficult anymore. Practice humbly, and you will reach further. If you keep going for all the hard stuff all the time without the foundation, it's very difficult, and you'll hit a wall and you won't be able to get over it. Faster. Okay, flat circle. Feel the thigh bones rotating in the sockets. So someone asked me, how do I open my hip more? Release. Hands up, breathe in. Breathe out, right hand slides down, left hand goes over. Opposite side, inhale. Exhale. When you stretch the sides of the body, you're opening up the vertebra of the lumbar spine, giving more space between them. You actually get bendier. So if you want to get bendier forwards and backwards, bend sideways. See what I say about straight lines not being the way? You gotta go in circles to get where you need to be. Release. Bend the knees, scoop the tailbone, pull the navel in, chin to chest. Push the hips forward and extend the spine from the bottom to the top. Inhale. Again, exhale, pull the navel in round. From the bottom to the top. Again, rounding. So this is back bend training from the bottom to the top. Lift your chest. Then come back down. 2 more. From the bottom to the top. Round the spine. Then go the other way. Yes. Then do it again. Round the spine. Then go the other way and lift the chest. Good. Last one. Okay, come back to center. Touch your shoulders. Elbows in. Roll out. 10. This movement hurts. Is there a... Oh, you can do it. Yeah. This is medicine for your shoulder. Stop. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind. Go the other way. Look forward. Release, shake your hands, tap your shoulder, and swipe down just to release. Let's release the neck, right hand behind, left hand to ear. Change, left hand behind, right hand to ear. Release, hands forward, thumbs in, fingers out. Inhale up, exhale down, 10 times. Make sure both hands are doing the same thing. Stop. Bring your hands back. Opposite direction. Release. Shake it out and smile. Okay. You're going to bend the knees and shake your head. Then do a yes move. Neck. Hands on the chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the right. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the left. Going again. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the right. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the left. 2 more. Last time. Release. Lace your fingers behind your head, behind your neck. Squeeze the sides of your palms onto the sides of your neck. Put your elbows next to your jaw. Then lift one elbow up. And lift the other elbow up, pulling the jaw with it. So doing a side bend with your neck. And that's going to open up and stretch the muscles that pull your vertebra towards each other so your neck has more room. So that your nerves don't get pain in the arm and shoulder sometimes comes from the neck. Last time. And release. Shake and see how you feel now. How's everything feeling? Sun salutation. I'm going to do 4 times, then I'm going to break each movement down for you. Palms together at the top of your mat. Feet facing forward. Now that we know what that means, all 4 corners of your foot pressing the floor. Inhale, push your hips forward, stretch your hands up. Exhale, push your thighs back, drop your hands down. Inhale, lift your body halfway up. Bend the knees, exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale, left leg steps back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, upward dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward dog, push your butt back. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands up. Inhale, touch the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, inhale. Left foot, exhale. Rising up, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step forward, inhale. Opposite leg, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Hands down, exhale. Round 3 of 4. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to heart center, left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step forward, inhale. Other leg, exhale. Rising. Hands to heart center. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step back right, exhale. Left, inhale. Drop, exhale. Up, inhale. Dog. When you found it, press the 4 corners down. Mound of the big toe, mound of the little toe, inner and outer knees are even. Pull up the arch and press the toes down. Draw your breath through the arch and up through the shin and up into the pelvis. Inhaling up from the floor. Okay, we're going to refine our mountain pose as we continue with awareness of the body. But right now, let's just get the feet right. Okay? Now put your hands on your head and push the crown of your head against your hands. Push the crown of your head against your hands. So you're trying to grow taller in your spine. Length, chin goes in a little. Top of the head is expanding. If you're having a hard time doing that, grab your head and pull it up. And then drop your hands. You are now the longest that you can possibly be. You are now the longest that you can possibly be. Stay there and breathe. Draw up or inner thighs as well. Turn your toes out a little bit. There. There. Now use your arch. Good. Much better. Now the longest can possibly be. And as you keep breathing, you can feel the length of your spine. Your navel isn't collapsing. It's drawn up. You're not squeezing either. That's not it. Draw up. Up. Okay? That means that you're using this muscle, the transverse abdominis. You're pulling the navel up. Okay? Rib cage. So everyone take a really deep rib cage breath. Check that you're not squeezing here. This is soft, so you breathe properly. And as you exhale, your ribs drop down to your hips. Your shoulder, front and back of the shoulder should be even. So everyone turn your palms forward like this so that your arm bone is in the right position, not rolled in and not arching back, just in the right position. Now press the crown of the head up again by pressing your feet into the floor. See how your muscles, is there any tenseness here? If there is, relax. 5 breaths here. 1. Tadasana, mountain pose, is the first pose that you do in class. And because as your awareness of your body becomes more and more refined, your awareness pose also becomes more and more refined. Relax your shoulders and drop your chin. Good. Release and rest. Okay. Let's learning how to transition from Tadasana into Tadasana Urdhva Hastasana. Bend your knees. Stick your butt out a lot. We're experimenting, yeah? This is not the right technique. Stick your butt out a lot. Now take your hands over your head and arch back. Back down. Okay? I'm showing you on purpose. Okay? Sometimes the way to learn is experiential. Now, the knees, scoop the tailbone in. Push the hips forward. Lift the chest up. How's that feel? And come back. When you think, first one or second one? The second one. Why? Yes, I'll get to you. Yeah. Okay. Good question. Should we go up or should we go back? Extended mountain pose is like you're a piece of bubble gum and they're pulling you. You're a piece of bubble gum and they're pulling you. You're not bent. You're stretching up. And if your back muscles can facilitate you going back without pain in your spine, first you need to lift up and then you go back. Not back. Because if you just go back, you're bent from here. I want you to pull the spine up, create space between the vertebra, and then go back. Can we try? So tailbone down, push the hips forward, pull the spine up, and then go back. And see how experience is now different than before. Your pelvis is in a posterior tilt, meaning the tailbone is scooped. Your hips are slightly forward. Then you pull yourself out from the ground. Bending the knees sometimes helps to scoop the tailbone. Then you push and you lift and you stretch up. Yeah? There. Are we bending the hands? The hands are just straight. The hands are just straight, yes. If you bend too much, you might feel it in your spine. How does your back feel? Then you're fine. Yeah, you have pretty good back bend, so you can sustain it. The difference here is we should not feel a pinch in the spine. However you don't feel a pinch, Part one, you can just point however you feel comfortable to go. These muscles are stretching. These muscles are contracting. Muscles of your stomach should be stretching. Your chest is stiff, but the muscles of the stomach might contract a little because the arms are back. But the main movers of the band are these guys. Okay? The neck. Will you drop your neck? Let's try it. Everyone drop the neck now. Now, instead of dropping the neck, keep an even between your chin and your chest bone and just go back like that. See which one feels better. Drop the neck. Even space, go back. Which one feels better? Even space, go back. The second one. Because the first one, you're not using your neck muscles. Just hanging off your neck bones. The second one, you're using the muscles of the front of your neck to sustain the movement. Sometimes, if people don't have a good back bend, they overcompensate with their neck. You understand me? So you look like this. Okay? So we're overcompensating. We don't realize these things. Okay? So now show me your extended mountain pose. Go. Everyone, in extended mountain pose and hold it. If you do it right, you should be able to stay there for the next 3 hours. Stay. 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 I'm going to count to 20. If you're doing it, yeah. Next, that we know how to do this. Going down. Let's do another experiment. Everyone bend the knees. Scoop the tailbone in. Now bend forward. Doesn't really work out, does it? Okay, come back up. Come back up. It feels good though. It's you're giving a nice stretch because now we get to stretch the back. Squeeze the belly a little. This is a really nice stretch to the back, but it's not really the forward bend. Great stretch for the back, but it's not a forward bend. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. Bend the knees. Stick your butt out a lot. Like you're gonna twerk. Touch the floor. So which one do you think your pelvis should be doing when you bend forward? The first one or the second one? The second one. Now here's the deal. Some people have a pelvis that per habit looks like this. You're scooped in all the time. And when these people bend forward, if you're one of those people, what you need to learn to do is stick your butt out. Because when you bend forward, the hip needs to bend first. If the hip is going the wrong way, one of these vertebrae are going, well, which one do you want? Because I can't cut myself in half. The whole spine needs to move in the same way. So let's do this. From here, let's stick the butt out before we come down. Stick the butt out and lift the tailbone up before you come down. And if your hamstrings are a little tight, the knees. Stick the butt out. Is your butt sticking out? You sure? I'm going to check. Hold it. Stick the butt out. Bend the knees, some of you, yeah? I can tell from the shape of your spine if you're sticking your butt out or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open your chest. 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're going to stick your butt out more, yes? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Slowly come up. Where did you feel that? I want you to point. Where did you feel that? Good. Lower back and hips? Good. Upper back? Not good. I don't feel it in their upper back. Good. Okay, so if anyone feels the forward bend in the upper back, it's because their hips are in the position. Okay, we want to feel it down here before we feel it up here. Because if you're not stretching down here and you're stretching only from up here, one of your vertebrae is going to get overstretched. And that will make your spine unstable. So when we bend forward, we bend the knees, we cut out, and we drop down. Yes? Okay. See, from here to here to here, go on your own. Try to work it out. So you got to stick your butt out when you fold, yes? And so you've got to work out. So first, you're scooping in as you come forward and you extend, then you stick out as you come down and back. Then the movement will be a little bit more successful for you. Okay. Now the question is how to come out of the bend, how to come back up. I'll give you 3 choices and we'll try each of them. There's no right or wrong in these choices. There's only which one you like best. So the first one, have a look. You're going to do this 3 times. You're going to bend your knees, squeeze your belly in, bring your chin to your chest, and roll up slowly. Do that 3 times. See how it feels. Bend the knees, pull the navel in, chin to chest, roll up slowly. Hands overhead, inhaling, and exhaling, hands down. Do that 3 times and tell me how it feels. Remember that when you're doing this, you need to bend the knees because locking the knees and straightening the legs while doing this is a lot of pressure on the spine. Okay. So let me show you now the second way, the second choice of coming up. Okay? Second choice of coming up from here. Bend the knees, keep the spine straight. The spine is straight. Bend the knees, spine straight. Pushing with your thighs, come up with a straight spine. I'll do it again. Bend the knees, spine straight. Pushing with your thighs, come up with straight spine. Try that. See how that feels. Bend your knees, spine straight. Pushing with your legs, come up with straight spine. Do it again, 2 more times. Okay, hands are to the side. Okay, so come up with the hands to the side, not forward. Hands to the side. Yeah. See how that feels? Okay. Finally, last choice. Straight legs, straight spine. Keep both straight. And some people are laughing already.
You look, I don't know. Do you know circle? These things?
Yeah, the compass. Yeah, yeah.
They look like that.
Okay, try it. But remember, keep the back straight. Keep the legs straight. Come up. Hands wide to the side. It's a lot less load on your back. Yeah. Okay. All right. One more time. Okay. One of those choices might have felt more enjoyable to you. Who liked one better? Okay. Let's ask, why did you like one better?
I felt more relaxed, and I felt that I can stretch my neck.
Okay, it's a really great
Gives me a
stretch.
break on my
Back.
lower.
So if you've got a tight back, number one feels really nice because you're giving your back a really nice stretch. It's a very big stretch in the back. So if your back is tight, you might like number one better. Who won't like number one are people with herniated discs or sciatica. Because if you have herniated disc or sciatica, number one is going to pinch your back.
What is sciatica?
Sciatica is when your nerve is being pinched by either the bone or something's in the wrong place, like a muscle or connective tissue. Okay? Okay. Who liked number two better? Okay, let's ask. Why did you like number two better?
I just felt better and more supported with the lower back system bending in the knees.
Felt more supported by the lower back. How about you? Why did you like it better? Same. Okay. Yeah, there you go. If you have a back injury, number two is the best for you because it's the most stable for the back because you're using the legs to come up instead of your back muscles. So you're using the legs to come up. And for people with limited flexibility, it's the easiest to achieve.
Is it better for people with scoliosis as well?
It might be because you might feel a load on one side of your spine if you do the other two choices. So if you have a severe scoliosis, you will probably enjoy number two as well. Okay. Thank you for starting to write this down because this is not in your manual. This is the live stream that you can refer to and we can watch the video again. Okay. If you miss anything. Okay. Just remember the date of today and you can watch the video again. How about the third one? Who liked the third one better? The third, yeah, if your body can do it, the third one is actually the one that's the traditional way. And it's a lot of control. Control in the hamstrings, you're you're using a lot of muscular effort, which might feel really good. It's actually what it does is your hamstrings are stretched, your back is stretched, but when you come up, you're contracting the hamstrings and you're contracting the back a lot, which actually helps to balance your muscles. But you need to be able to do it. If you like this, that's probably not the best thing for your back. Okay? So first, you need to be able to do it. So if any of your students choose number three, make sure they can actually do it. Otherwise, suggest something else. Because this is one of the most injurious positions for your lumbar spine. It puts more force on your vertebra than jumping. Vertebra is your backbones, the individual bones of your back. This puts more force in your vertebra than jumping up and down. There's more pressure, pounds per square inch, on the discs of your spine in this position. No, what this will do is the other two, yes. Yes, practicing the other two will actually strengthen the muscles of your back to help support you better. Okay? We learn how to do this, we learn how to do this, and we different ways. So this Tadasana, mountain pose. I'll give you the names later to teaching practice. Tadasana Urdhvastasana, extended mountain pose, and the forward bend. So right now, the lunge. So means that your knee doesn't go past your ankle. Knee lined up with ankle. Not here because there's too much strain on the front of your knee. So keep this space, but drop into your hip. Drop into your hip. You can press the heel back to stretch the back of the leg, or you can fly if you want your knee to become more stable. Okay? So, again, drop into your hip. Keep the knee in line with the ankle. You can press the heel back to stretch the back of the leg, or you can flank the foot to the knee and just keep dropping into your stretch. So where do you feel the stretch? Here. That's called the hip flexor. The hip flexor flexes the hip or brings the thigh bone towards your rib. So when you bring it the other way, you're stretching it. Drop your hip but open your chest. Drop your hip but open your chest. You're pushing from the back leg and sending the energy into your heart and extending the heart forward. So spine is in an extension. Dropping into the hip. Yeah, dropping into the hip. Good. Making sure your knee doesn't go past your toes. Active back leg. Back leg active so you're not overloading your front thigh. Sometimes what happens is people overload their front thigh. The front leg's working too hard. The back leg is not really working. Change leg to the other side. So if your front thigh is dying because you're activating the back leg more, drop into your hip, open your chest. Activate the back thigh. Good. Sink into your groin but lift your heart. And slowly release, relax, put the knees down on the floor. Plank. From here, we go to here. So let's talk about the plank. First, index fingers forward. So if you make a letter L with your hands and you point your fingers in, what happens to your shoulder and elbow? What happens up here? Can you feel that? That's your trapezius. And it's overworked. That's why your neck hurts. Turn your fingers forward. See how it the shoulder better. Again, turn your fingers inward. See what happens to your shoulder. Turn your fingers forward. How does it feel? Can you feel difference? So shoulder away from the ear. And that's why you point your index fingers forward. Now with your index fingers forward, put your hands on the floor. Take your shoulders over your hands. And lift into the plank. So when you do the plank, you're pushing the floor with your hands. Pushing the floor. So you're not doing this. You're pushing away from the floor. Pushing away from the floor, extending the heart, active toes, heel over toes, pointed foot. Engaging the core by lifting, drawing the ribs into the body line a little bit. Not to stick your butt out. If you're sticking your butt out, usually it's because your abs are a little weak and you want to give them a hand. We're going to stay here. I'm going to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back more. 6. Drop your hip. 7. Scoop your tailbone. Ribs in. Yes. 8. 9. 10. 11. Scoop your tailbone. 12. Ribs in. Yes. 13. 14. 15. 16. Anna. 17. 18. 19. and it's over. Which part of your body hurt?
Lower back.
If your lower back hurts, draw your ribs in and scoop your tailbone more. Use your core because you're doing this. Yeah? Shoulders. Where? Which part of your shoulders? Okay, that's life. That's a muscle, right? That's your pectoralis. Abs. Okay, good. If your abs hurt, very good. Yes. Shoulders. Okay. Okay. This part, that's your trapezius. So you want to draw your shoulders away from your ears more. Okay. Anyone's hands hurt? Okay. Let's do a little experiment. Right hand, spread the fingers and push your fingertips down. Left hand, keep your fingers together and peel your hands off. Now go into a plank and see which arm feels better. Which one feels better? The one with spread out or the one with the fingers together? You know why? Because you're using fingers to distribute your body weight away from your wrist. So whenever you put weight on the hands, whether it's a downward dog or a plank, spread the fingers and push the fingertips into the floor. That's going to help your wrist feel happier. And in fact, you'll feel stronger. Your hand will feel stronger. Your arm will feel stronger. Okay? Good so far. So we're fine-tuning our asana. The next bit is Ashtanga Namaskar, or the 8-point salute, because you have 8 points of your body on the floor. Your toes, your hands, that's 4. Knees, 5 and 6. Stick your butt out. Bring your chest, roll your shoulders back. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. Then you can lift your chest 1 inch off the floor, glide forward until your hips land. Notice the hands are now at the lower ribs. And you can now get into your up dog. So, what? Your toes are pointed. Yeah. Have a look, yeah? Make sure you can see my feet, okay? And you can see how the feet are the ones that are pushing you forward. Okay, have a look. Okay? Okay. I want you to work with a partner. Who wants to be my partner? Yes. Okay. So go into a plank. So this is what you're going to do. You're just going to make sure they're in the right position. So I'm going to help her. Okay, so she's in her plank. So I'm just going to say knees, chest, and chin down. So she's going to put her knees down on the floor. You're going to go slowly. Stick your butt out. Now bring your chest between your hands. Your hands. Where are your hands? Right there. Elbows in. Roll your shoulders. Her arm bones are lifted. No, this is correct. Okay? Because she needs to glide forward from here. So push yourself forward and then lift the chest into dog and point the toes. Okay? So you just need to help your friend to do it. Beautiful. Okay, and from here we go into downward dog. So tuck toes and go into the downward dog. So that's the movement that we want to practice with our friend. Okay? Okay, find a friend and work with them. Get them into the right position. Please watch the shoulders. Let me show you what you don't want. When you're in knees, chest, and chin, your shoulders should not be rolled inward. They should be away. So opposite look, so you know how it looks. Wrong position, right position. Again, wrong position, right position. Got it? Pull your shoulders away. Okay, go. Work with a friend. Find someone to work with. Okay. this.
I always feel like I'm doing my downward dog wrong.
How does it,
So I
where
always,
does it feel?
because
Where
I
do you
feel
feel?
like too stretched out. Like my
Yeah,
arms
you're
are so
hypermobile.
long. And so
Okay.
then I have to bring them more towards my body so I can bring out my pelvis.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe I'll show you.
Show me.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah. So up dog. Then
To go there because my hands are
ah,
too
you feel your
long.
hands are too far away.
Bring them into like
I understand.
to get to my downward
I think
dog.
I think what's happening is maybe if you draw your ribs in a little bit so you're not arching so much, it might feel better. So let's come back and go to the downward dog and let me do something in your rib cage. Okay, because yeah, your arms are and legs are long and your torso is short. But let's see. Tuck in your toes and go to the downward dog and then keep your ribs in slightly. So not that much. There you go. Keep your head between your hands. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Okay, then maybe you do need to shorten because it's just your individual short
Yeah.
and your arms and legs are long.
Yeah.
So you do need to walk in a little and don't worry about it.
I always question myself if I'm doing
It's
wrong with
because your
the.
torso is short. Yeah. Yes, one at a time so you can kick each other out and correct each other. Put the knees first because it's going to take the load off your shoulder. No, yeah, so you take the knees down first because if you do it the way you're doing it, there's a lot of load on your shoulder. Take the knees, stick the butt out. That's going to take the load off your arms. And then you just drop down. Yeah. Okay?
Is there necessity or reason or whatever going from up dog to down dog, bend the knees and push up, or you can just go straight?
You can go straight or you can bend the knees and
Okay.
push up, whichever one. Just different styles. There you go. That's good. That's good. Yeah. How are you feeling?
All right.
Okay.
My shoulders are a little bit.
Yeah, what you want to do is take your hips off the floor. Upward dog has the hips off the floor and the thighs off the floor. Upward dog has the hips and thighs off the floor. Pull the bones off the floor. Push with your hands to lift your chest. Pull the thigh bones off the floor as much as you can. So fix their upward dog as well. And in upward dog, remember, if you did knees, chest, chin right, your chest is in front of your hands in an upward dog, not behind. If your chest is behind your hands, you didn't come forward enough.
How do I make sure that my shoulders when I do this
Keep the shoulders away from the ears.
just away from
Yeah.
the ears? And also, what about the width of the? Because I
Shoulder width apart.
there's something screw.
Yeah, you do need to squeeze. Yeah, that's good. As long as the elbows are next to you and not like that.
Yeah.
You have any questions? How's it going? Okay? How about you, Nada? Any questions? I'll get back to you. Yeah. Okay, put the knees down first.
Knees first. Yeah.
Knees first. Knees down. Stick your butt out. There you go. And then push forward. There you go. Very nice.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
have
I
a
get that.
question.
No, I don't have a question. You can just tell me.
Okay, show me then. Show me. Show me. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Stick your butt out. Put your knees down first. Stick your butt out a lot. There you go. Now drop. Roll the shoulders back and now lift. Okay, so you need to focus on this part, yeah? Getting those muscles to engage. Okay. Everything okay? Now, stepping in from a lunge, downward dog. Tomorrow is the story of downward dog. And it's a long, long story. So it's downward dog day tomorrow. Okay? Today, what we're going to do finally, the last bit of our breakdown, is this, this. See how my foot landed between my hands. Some people can't do that. And there are several reasons why. Number one, your core might be a little weak to get that foot through. Number two, your hips might be too tight to get the foot through. Or number three, your arm might be short. Yeah, there's some people with really short arms and they just don't have enough room to get the foot through. So I'm going to show you different ways. We need to get the foot through because if you don't, after the end of your sun salutation, you're going to be at the back of your mat because you can't go back where you started. So you're just going to keep walking backwards and backwards and back. Okay? So how do you get the foot through? If you can't do this, so what I like to do is bend the knees and spring yourself forward because my arm is actually short. My arm is short and my foot hits my rib cage. So what I actually do, you probably haven't noticed, is I left my palm a little bit. Okay? Another thing you can do, let's say you don't have enough flexibility in your hip. Another thing you can do is step as much as you can, then pick up the leg and move it forward. Or you can just put the knees down, take the foot forward. Different ways. If you've got a real beginner, forget the lunge and just have them walk up and you'll see them going like that. And then they'll come up. Okay? So there's different options just to get you back to the top of the mat. Or you can just jump.
What is it what do you call it? Is it some it's like a dance. It's
No,
just
this is just traditional Hatha Yoga Sun Salutation.
okay.
Okay? Remember, when you come forward, again, you have to make sure your knee doesn't go past your toes. So get it through the hands. And if you can't get it through the hands, what do you do? Put the knee down. So you can either put the knee down or you can put through. Okay, so choose one of them. Probably put the knee down is the best thing for you. There's a lot of load on your knee. Okay, let's try it. Knees down, then step the knee forward. Knees down, step the knee forward. There you go. There you go. That's probably the best thing for you to do, okay? So we don't want to load the knee too much as well. Oh, let's do one round on salutation together with all these new yummy bits that we just learned. So stand at the mats and you go at your own pace. So everyone come to the top of the mat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recite some Surya mantras while you do the sun salutation. Just get the feeling of it. But I want you to just focus on reviewing everything we learned. Om Suryaya Dhimahi Bhaskaraya Vidmahe Tanno Agni Prachodayate. Begin. Just reviewing. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Do it again. From plank. Do it again from plank. Where's your plank? It's here. Okay. Knees down. Chest, chin, elbows in. Elbow up, down. Chest down. Elbows in. Yes. Now come forward. Okay. Yeah, try to keep the elbows in, yeah? The other side. Did you do right and left? No. Do the other side. Sun salutation was done in the morning. facing the east and the rising sun. Because the sun is the source of life for our planet. If the sun were to go out, we would be dead in 5 seconds.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Is it 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 minutes. Thank you. Such a nerd. Okay. Good job. Okay. All right. So we'll be using the sun salutation all this week. Every time I teach you something, the next day we're gonna flow it. Okay, and then I'll break down something else. I'll also be teaching the sun salutation later on in the teaching practice. Okay. So right now what I want you to do is just lie on your back and do a little supine twist. So supine means lying back. So we are going into a supine position. Hands in T shape, right foot to left thigh, twist, look the way. Let's just hold this for a few moments. And go the other way. Left foot on right thigh, rotate. Release, relax, and lie flat on the ground. Except Nord. Can you put on Shavasana so we can Shavasana them? Because I have to go downstairs. Thank you. Enjoy your Shavasana. I'll see you later. Mm.